Hi, I'm Tim Pomroy.
And I'm Jaedene Hudson.
And welcome to NRMA's Driver's Seat. Hybrid technology has long been the domain of Toyota and its luxury arm Lexus. But there are plenty of other car manufacturers embracing this technology.
The latest to get on the bandwagon is Porsche with this, the Cayenne S Hybrid. Not only is it the greenest Cayenne in the range, it's actually the greenest Porsche, full stop.
I'm sitting behind the wheel of the Cayenne S and I'm feeling just like Steve McQueen would have on the set of the 60s cult movie Le Mans. There's a real retro 60s feel about the inside of the Cayenne. It's busy, bordering on being complicated. There's 16 buttons alone just to operate the air conditioning. This is the hybrid energy flow meter, and this is telling you where the power is coming from.
Inside the Lexus, however, it's quite the opposite. The Lexus is understated to the point of being a little bland. The multimedia system controller here is tacky, and the actual whole system looks like a bit of an afterthought. Someone needs to tell Lexus too that plastic feeling wood, even if it is real, went out in the 1980s. The seats themselves, they're comfortable, but they're not quite as well bolstered as the Porsche. So while the Lexus actually has some nice European touches, such as the damped grab hooks in the rear there, it doesn't quite have the luxury feel of the rest of the Europeans.
In terms of dynamics and ride quality, well, the Lexus is a pretty average affair. The steering is dull and heavy and lacks any real communication with the wheels. I think the ride and suspension package is clearly designed more for comfort than sporting ability, and as a result, the Lexus is just an average drive.
The Lexus has a 3.5 litre petrol V6, the Porsche a supercharged 3 litre petrol V6. The Lexus has an average fuel figure of 6.4 litres per 100 k's. The Porsche is 8.2 litres per 100 k's. For SUVs of this size, that's pretty good. Our real-world testing showed both came close to their claims, with a test average of 7 litres and 8.8 litres respectively. The Lexus, however, was more frugal around town, with an average of 6.7 compared with the Cayenne's 9.3.
Porsche's focus is on sports luxury, offering buyers a green Cayenne that still boasts the same dynamic ability as its cousins, and performance just a fraction off the regular Cayenne S. And it's on the road where the key differences between the pair become apparent.
So with its sportier focus, the Cayenne actually lacks the refinement of the Lexus, around town anyway, where it can be a little bit clunky and jerky. The brake pedal feel is also a little bit inconsistent, but that could be due in part by the regenerative braking. Point the Cayenne into a set of corners and you're continually surprised at how well this thing handles. When it comes to SUVs, the Cayenne is definitely one of the best in the business.
So what is a hybrid? And why would a sports car maker like Porsche opt for this technology?
Hybrid vehicles use more than one power source. A combustion engine, either gas, diesel or petrol, mated to an electric motor.
Improved fuel economy, reduced emissions, and the perception of being green were the key drivers behind Porsche's decision to put a petrol-electric drivetrain in the Cayenne. As the biggest, heaviest vehicle in their lineup, it was a natural choice for a hybrid system.
So inside the Cayenne Hybrid, it's much the same as a regular Cayenne S, except for the instrument cluster, which houses an e-power meter and the energy management meter. In fact, Porsche's been quite sparing with its hybrid denotations. There's a badge on the front guard, and that's about it.
Typically, SUVs offer space, practicality, and the opportunity to get off the beaten track. But the reality is that these two are more likely to spend their time ferrying the kids to and from school or doing the grocery run. The Porsche retails for $159,900 and the Lexus Sports Luxury is $108,787.
So full marks for both these car makers for having a go at the technology. Who knows, in 10 years' time we may look back and laugh at hybrid technology, which I guess most industry pundits are saying, is kind of a mid-term, short-term solution to sustainable motoring. But then again, in the future, who knows what we'll be driving? Could be hydrogen-powered cars, all electrical cars, anything.
That's right, Jay.
If you'd like more information, head to www.mynrma.com.au/motoring.